Again. So I decided to cook 3 different dishes that is with instant noodle. I just want to show the diversity of this noodle and that you can do so much. You can feed your family, you can make it into a whole meal and and a quick dinner on the table basically. It took me like what, 3 minutes to cook the first one. And so this time around, I'm gonna do soup again, but however, I am gonna add some meat and some vegetables to it. And because I have shrimp, I will use shrimp. So, and I like to brown my shrimp a little bit first with the package oil that it came with the noodle. And I kind of just brown it on both sides. And that will probably take about a minute or so because you don't want to overcook the shrimp. If you overcook the shrimp, it gets rubbery. So you just cook it really quickly until it's just brown on both sides. And then you turn it over and then you take it out and then you add your cup of water. So now I just want to say the reason why I named this channel, Oh, That Is Easy Cooking, is because my name is Amra. My friends and family call me O. And therefore, it's O. Easy cooking. So, there you go. See how brown it gets. It gets really, really brown really quickly. And I think it's also because of the oil that's in here. And like I said, everything I cook is not authentic, or it's not how it's supposed to be done and whatnot. But however, I like variety of food. Excuse me. Because I like variety of food, I don't have a choice but to learn how to cook, like I said before, and also I like easy cooking, easy, simple cooking. I don't have time because I work full time. My husband works full time, and I like good food, but I don't love to cook. I just like to cook, that's all. So then I took out my shrimp, add a cup of water to that, bring that to a boil, and before it comes to a boil, you can always add your seasoning package. And the reason being, like I said before, it flavored the water, and with the first one that I cook, normally I don't use the whole seasoning package. And the reason being because it's salty. And I don't need all that salt in my system. And I don't think any of us do. But, hey, it is what it is. Sometimes I forget. So when I forget, that's what I do. So then I just bring this hopefully to a boil. But a lot of time I don't wait for it because patience, it's not a virtue on me sometimes. It's lost on me sometimes. So there you go. I do that. I kind of just, and you can use whatever meat you have. I just happen to have shrimp and I have spinach. So that's what I'm going to use. Normally I would use spinach and mushroom. I don't have any today. So again, this is instant noodle. Because it's instant noodle, it won't take very long to cook down. I have it on high. It's not boiling. Takes a little bit of time, but patience is a virtue. I'm learning it. At this age, I'm learning it. So anyway, like I said, I like cooking and I like eating even more, but I like good food. I like variety of food. Growing up in Arlington, Virginia, I have to say my junior year and senior years, that's when I met all these different people from all over the world. And it's like all these people that I have met, they're very warm, very friendly, and it feels like if you know one, you know all. It's like they bring you to their family and then they feed you. Like I have friends from Ethiopia. She asked me to come over to dinner one day in her family home, and I went, and never heard of Ethiopian food before, never had it, You know, I was like maybe 16 years old, 15 years old. So I went and I really enjoyed the food. It was really, really good. So then you add your shrimp back in, and then you add your spinach. But you know, like I said before, I don't like my noodle very, very cooked. I like it al dente. So then after that, I add my spinach. And it seems like a lot of spinach, but you know, spinach is like your paycheck. You get a lot of growth, but the net is barely there. So there you go. So that's pretty much all I do. Here we go. Maybe it's like, what did this take? Like 2-3 minutes? And you just cook it down just a little more. And if you like it a little bit more soupy, add the whole 1.5 cups that the package says to do. But I don't like my noodle all soupy. Since I just ate a bowl of noodle, the basic noodle, I'm certainly not gonna eat this bowl. So I'm gonna give it to a friend who lives in the neighborhood who does not cook. I cook and I feed her. So I feed 3 people basically in this every time I cook. So I cook every day. So there you go. This is pretty much it. Like I said, you don't want to overcook your shrimp, otherwise it gets rubbery, you know. And again, you can use any meat you want. Just cook your meat first. Of course, if you're using chicken, it's going to take you longer to cook the chicken, or pork or beef. Well, not beef really, more like pork. That, you know, it would take longer to cook. So this is the finished product with all the shrimps and the vegetables and everything else. There you go. It is done just like that. So